guys, welcome back to another streaming movie review, and today we are reviewing Beverly Hills Axel F. Beverly Hills Axel F is basically Beverly Hills 4 in a nutshell, because they've been 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, and then now this one's Axel F, in other words, the 4th movie. And I have reviewed all of them on the channel, 1, 2, 3 previously. All of them are now on Netflix, and number 4 is the 2024 movie that, I think the third one came out in 1996, so yeah, 28 years after the original, they've decided to make a 4th movie. And I'm going to say, I don't know why. I don't know why they decided to make the 4th movie. It wasn't needed, and who was asking for it. But in terms of my thoughts of the overall series, stay tuned for the next video, because I'll actually be doing a full ranking video of the series. In this case, I'm just going to be going through this movie itself, the 4th one, of course, Axel F, starring Eddie Murphy, who comes back, obviously, as I say, nearly 30 years later. He is much more an old man now. Do you know what I mean? He is an old man. Like the first 3 movies, he was a bit younger, obviously, a bit more energetic, and in this one, it focused on, you know, what you would expect, similar to like Bad Boys, you know, like the Bad Boys Ride or Die movies, and the other one that came out for life, that one. Will Smith's, like, the story, I guess, is focused, instead of like Will Smith being like a cop, and then, you know, him obviously being the cop and him being the story, it actually goes down the route of like his son and, you know, all of that. And this is exactly what Beverly Hills Cop does as well. It goes down the route of the son of the well, daughter, I guess, in this case. And then they introduce new characters and cast members as well. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is Detective Bobby Abbott, and he is supported by Jane Saunders, who is Taylor Page. And Jane Saunders is actually Axel's daughter. Yeah, so of course we get the characters come back. Taggart comes back, as well as Rosewood. Taggart is now the chief, though, so he's got a bit more stuff going on. Axel is still Axel, and of course Billy is, well, just as nuts as before. But I don't have much care and need for these characters. As I say, I don't want to spoil in terms of overall thoughts of the entire series. This is more of a video based on, you know, my thoughts on the movie itself. This is actually picked up by Netflix. So obviously Netflix ordered this. They must have had the first 3. They've ordered the 4th one. I'm very surprised that Netflix would do this, because I personally, as somebody who'd never seen the series before, very surprised that, you know, people were asking for this, and it's not really a classic series that I definitely grew up with. Now, I had some comments, especially on the first movie, when I didn't really like the first review, and there was a lot of comments there saying like, oh, it was really good and whatnot. But this one, it's the 4th one of the same story. The story goes, there's a crime, the crime happens, and basically everyone tells Axel not to do it, or they make him out to be stupid, and that he you know, well, this is a trusted person in the community. Why do you think this is the actual criminal? And yeah, it's the same plot in every single film. Each of the movies has 4 different directors, which is a crazy, bizarre scenario. But weirdly, this 4th one does definitely feel like part of the old trilogy, and, you know, it's the 4th movie in that. So it's good in that aspect that it does have that. There were some bits in the film, though. Kevin Bacon actually plays, you know, I guess, nemesis in this film a lot of the time. And, yeah. Basically, he was really good in the film. There was a good scene where Eddie Murphy and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, they actually get caught by the police, and then they break out. And it's so easy and so simple and yet so effective kind of thing. Joseph Gordon-Levitt then obviously is like, they're trying to make him the star, and he's like a pilot, so they steal a police helicopter, and it's a pretty good scene. There's a lot of practical effects in there as well, and it's really, really good in that sense. So there's some good moments in there, definitely. What I like to do, though, with these reviews, especially the Netflix ones, I like to say the question, are these movies, or is this movie missed in the cinema? I'd say no. I think it's, the whole series, for me, watching them at home, is fine. It feels like that, so I wouldn't say this is a missed opportunity in the cinema. But the 4th movie itself, it definitely carries on from the previous 3 movies, and it does pick up, you know, as I say, 20 odd years after. There is not much backstory. We don't really know who the mother of, you know, we don't really know the backstory of Axel's, like, wife, or like his love life and all that. They kind of keep that thing. You kind of, I guess, make some assumptions in your head based on the end of the 3rd movie. And yeah, Taylor comes in as the daughter, and she is, and Jane, and yeah, she's just like a solicitor. So there's still work within the police force and all that, and that kind of stuff. So it's a good film, decent, but definitely could do with some improvement. But as I say, not one I would have potentially cared about if I like the series or not. But stay tuned, as I say, for my ranking video coming soon. Rating the film, though, I actually gave it a 3-star because it was decent. There's decent moments in there. It looks good, obviously. 2024, there's some good shootout moments, and Eddie Murphy does own the role of Axel Foley, really, of course. But it's look, it's not needed in society. So yeah, that's my opinion on Beverly Hills. Stay tuned, as I say, for the ranking coming next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.